Yeah.
Having to make room for each other.
Correct. And also, at that age too, man, you've been 60 years old, and you're talking about you really settled down. Like I said, you've had so much emotional baggage and pain and everything. I think it's kind of tough to really be as trusting and vulnerable and this and that you need to have like a good relationship. I think that's an extra challenge for a lot of people too.
You're 60, you got enough money. Why bother?
Well, that need for some people, yeah. I mean, the good book says it's not good for people to be alone. So
It says
man to be alone, right? Yeah, specifically.
But if you made it to 60, I think you could make it to your death. If that makes sense.
You could, although most people don't do so well without some meaningful companionship. Even the ones that kind of project that they are, yeah, I think they're struggling more than they want to admit. We've marriage is tough, and pop culture has chosen to kind of fetishize singlehood. That it's a lot better. It's got its own set of challenges that
Two-strand cord is better than one, and a three-strand cord is not easily broken.
Yeah, if you really look into the data,
so i.e. a man or a woman, strong, the third cord is God.
Oh, whoops. I was like,
yeah.
I thought you were advocating for something crazy. You're not. I was like, what? I was like, 3 people? No, right?
So yeah, married folks by a pretty large margin are wealthier than single folks. They report higher life satisfaction than single folks. They report actually better sexual satisfaction than single folks, even though supposedly being free and being able to do what you want, that's supposed to be the thing. When you actually measure it and everything, not so much. Married folks live longer than single folks, so there's a lot of interesting data to say, like, yeah, being alone chronically forever is not the business. So yeah.
I will say in the case of these women, the financial side of it, I guess seems to be covered. And then it's like you're 60, just like it sounds so bad, but it's like, I mean, at that point, because I can't imagine trying to date as a public figure who's like at a certain age, and it's just like people can easily look you up, find out what you're about, and you can't easily discern people's intentions. It just sounds like a mess. It just sounds like a mess to be single, wealthy, and famous all at 60. And if they're hypergamous people, then that's another layer of just difficulty.
And maybe, very hypergamous. But so you're always going into the situation, because I would imagine they have the same issue with like real friendship. And so if I were them, it doesn't seem like this is the case for them, but if I were them, you'd be praying, you'd be asking the Holy Spirit for discernment, like, why is this person, trying to be here? Are they here for the right reasons? And eventually, people's real, true self will show up, and you make a decision from that point, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But, could adopt some people.
Get a cat. Get a few cats. Get an ace thrown in there too, and keep it pushing. Little Thanksgiving Day discussion. The pie was good.
You tell us?
I did.